dirty money, Jordan Belfort. Stacking penny stocks while I'm flipping these birds. Sipping on Ciroc, trip 'em up with the...
What's going on, guys? So today's video is an update on my truck. It's a 2018 F150. Basically, I've done a lot to it, so I just want to give you guys a new update on what I've done recently, which is basically suspension, front and rear. Also did some basic cosmetic stuff and some maintenance to it. So I just wanted to share, the process with you guys. So let's get to it. So as you guys can see right here, we got kind of a new look to the truck. It's basically lights, front suspension, rear suspension, a couple cosmetic things, but let's get to it. So we got right now some 2019 Lariat or Platinum headlights. They're basically just a harness that plugs them in to fit the XLT, but that is how they look. I think it looks a lot cleaner with the white. We also got a little bit of cosmetic scratches here on the Stealth Fighter bumper, but let's get to the good part here. So right here we have new coilovers and bearings on the upper control arms. These are actually sway away coilovers. They're revalved, similar to the Foxes. I had some Fox stickers laying around, so don't judge me too hard. I'll probably get those changed out soon, but we did get them powder coated, the reservoirs, and this is called this color here is called Orange Illusion Cherry, I believe. It's like an orange / red. It looks really red, but sometimes it looks orange. We got the springs in white, and also the upper arms still in that same blue. Just wanted a red, white, and blue color theme going on. So these are fully adjustable. Right here you can adjust the knob for compression. That's going to help a lot. Wheels and tires stay the same, so you can kind of see the reservoir from the side, which is pretty cool. I want them in a bright color so that everybody can kind of see them stand out. If I'm paying that much money, I might as well make them look kind of good. So that's kind of what the front is going right now. That's kind of the process. So front coilovers, we got some new bearings on both upper arms. We got the Lariat / Platinum headlights. Same wheels, those stayed the same. We did actually get some carbon fiber mirrors, and no, these aren't just what's it called, just plastic, not plastic dip, hydro dip. These are actually real carbon fiber replacements. You can kind of see the carbon fiber pattern better than the the vinyl, or not vinyl, I'm sorry, the hydro dipped carbon fiber mirrors, which I didn't want to get. We did get, these are just covers, as you can see, not the best, but from a distance it looks pretty good. These are just eBay door cover handles. Those look kind of cool with the chrome going on. But this is the fun part. This is the meat and potatoes of the truck right here, which is the rear suspension, and I really am stoked with this suspension setup. It's a Cantilever race inspired system for the rear. As you can see, there's no more shock going through here with the original orientation. Now we got SVC bump stops, and we got this Cantilever system which bolts right into the frame, and the shocks go horizontal rather than at a vertical position. And the reason behind that is because, let me get you guys a better angle. The reason behind that is because you actually get a lot more articulation and a lot more wheel travel. It's kind of the highlight of the truck right now, and I'm super stoked on the powder coat color. This color is matching the front coilovers. And people ask me a lot of things about the bump stop kit. This bump stop kit is from SVC, and the reason why I went with SVC is because it's adjustable. So as you can see, there's 3 bolts right here. You can basically move it the position up or down. That way you have more of adjustability with the bump stop itself. Some other bump stops are kind of static. They kind of stay in one position. So with this one, you can remove a couple bolts, and you can basically adjust up and down. So pretty bitchin'. The rear, I got, let me open this up. Got a couple other things here I done to the bed of the truck. So we got these KHC bed supports. It's basically these bolt-in L-shaped 90-degree bed supports. They stiffen the bed because this is fiberglass now, so a lot of it has a lot of articulation and moving. So what this does is it kind of stiffens up the rear. So there's not a lot of weight back here. You think about it. There's no motor. There's not a lot of weight back here. So right now we got a floor jack, we got a fire extinguisher, and we got a pretty cool tab here that you can pull up, and you pull out the fire extinguisher pretty bitchin' really quick. We did have this new. This is actually an eBay find. I actually found this and I powder coated it, or I'm sorry, I sprayed Steel It over it. But it's a pretty cool latch. You can put spare fluids in there, which I haven't got yet. Still have the spare tire, and then people are always asking me how I mounted it. This is just like a little double layered stack of aluminum bed accessory bracket, I guess you want to call it, and I just bolted it to the factory holes on the side of the bed, and I used some hose clamps to keep this down to this floor jack. It's not the best way to do it, but I'm just gonna do that for now. It's a temporary thing, but it always says temporary and it ends up being on the truck forever, so one of those things. So going back to the cantilever system, as you can see, it's not the lighting isn't the greatest, but basically you would have to weld these little brackets here, as you can see. That's the only thing that's getting welded onto the actual axle itself, and basically there's a pivot that moves the shock this way, so every time the axle goes up it pushes the shock this way, and basically it allows it for more articulation. And there's more limit straps as well, as you can see here. These are attached to the actual bracket tree on the RPG cantilever system. As you can see, RPG right there, that's your logo. But I'm super stoked on this color, and it's super sleeper. The whole reason why I wanted to go this system is because of I wanted to keep the access to the bed. Put my dirt bike here, I could put a bunch of goodies back here, a lot of good stuff. So wanted to keep that functionality of a truck. So definitely wanted to keep the storage space on my truck. There's not a lot of storage here. As you can see, just a tire and a couple of the accessories I need. But going back to the suspension, you can kind of see the shocks from the angle, which is pretty cool. Got some more bed stiffeners for the bedsides, or bedside stiffeners, to keep the fiberglass from bending and moving. Like I said, the bump stop kit is from SVC, and then the cantilever kit is from RPG. Also did get these taillights. These are OEM taillights from a Platinum as well, and got a Raptor bumper. It just bolts right in. Not the best bumper because you can see some scratches there, but it works. It bolts right in, and it looks pretty cool compared to the factory. So yeah, I mean, that's what I've done to the truck recently. And oops, if you guys have any questions or concerns on the build itself, please give me a comment on my video, or go ahead and DM me on Instagram. It is F150 Coyote 50. I'm sorry, it's F150 underscore Coyote 50. So go ahead and follow my Instagram, and go ahead and swipe up on any of my stories of any questions. I post a lot, so I'll be happy to help you guys out. So just stay tuned. I'll go get some some breakdown videos on more specific parts and more of a shakedown on the truck itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned, subscribe, and like for more content. Thanks again.